and wants to do it on the cheap. The author of this book, Karen Halliday, she in 1987 decided to go away for 4 months and stayed away for 4 years. Please welcome her to GMA. Hi, Karen. So what happened? How did 4 months extend to 4 years?
Well, I ran out of money in the first few days and had to get a job, and it just snowballed from there, meeting people.
Of all the exotic places that you see around the world, and if you want to do it on the cheap, particularly if you're young, I suppose there really are lots and lots of tips you can pass on. When you're going through a place, for example, Greece, which is a very popular spot for most tourists, what are the things that you need to keep in mind?
I think that you're actually looking out for accommodation depends on, we tend to love to have views and the atmosphere and things like that. Don't get too carried away with the prices. You can go and sit in cafes later on and enjoy the beautiful views. You don't have to pay for expensive accommodation.
And use your digs basically as a place to sleep.
That's it, and you're not there very often.
Tell us about Turkey, because it's a place I've never seen and it fascinates me.
Turkey was, for me, something that I'd seen pictures of years ago and thought, oh, I want to go there. And it's like being on the moon, sort of, especially in areas like Cappadocia. It tends to be just a daunting, eerie feeling that you get. It's amazing country, beautiful.
The people?
People were lovely, very warm. I'd heard such terrible things about how they were going to treat me, and they were gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous.
What about local hospitality? Do they invite you to their place?
Yes, they do. They do. I don't think it happens as much as some other countries. They are a little bit cautious, but I was treated very well, definitely.
And when you're in a place like Turkey and you're seeing all the magnificence of the country itself, what about things like medical aid? Is it worthwhile always trying to find out exactly what's going to be available if the dark side happens, if you take ill? Yeah,
I think the thing is that you usually do know where the consulates are when you actually arrive in the country.
Good?
They are. And I think that if there's not an Australian consulate at hand, we tend to revert to the British consulate. I found they've been helpful too.
You worked with Brian Brown and Rachel Ward for a while?
I did, yeah. It was
How'd
great.
that come about?
That was actually working at a manor for Rachel's parents. They were lovely people.
I believe the manor is just absolutely beautiful.
It was majestic. I've never envisaged that I'd ever be in a place like that. I know I was working.
Whereabouts is it?
It's actually in the Cotswolds, up in the Cotswolds, beautiful area with your picket fences, and although they didn't have the picket fence.
Didn't need to.
No, they had a majestic house. It was.
Will you go again?
Overseas, definitely. I think I've got the bug.
And do it this way?
Not at this stage, no. I did it for 4 years, and then I actually went back last year and worked abroad again just to make sure that it's all happening and it's still the same, and also produced the video to show the visual side of things. It's
a great guide. It's called Workaway Guide, and this morning we've met Karen Halliday, responsible for saying, and good luck on the next trip.
Thank you.
Thank you, Karen. This is Good Morning Australia. Over to you, Moira.
There's one fashion accessory that all Australians need, and that is a good pair of sunglasses. And Neil McKinnon